AHMED IFL MTK Global. We're at the O2 Arena for Dubois Gorman, joined by Charlie Edwards, obviously younger brother Sonny on the bill tonight. So, Love Island post. It was all a hoax, but there was kind of a...
You know what, I missed my flight. I was at the public workout, didn't get there in time, so they had to let it go. No, I'm messing. It was all
But you had a deeper message to it as well, kind of, didn't you? About like, don't believe everything you see on social media.
There was a deeper message to it. With social media and mental health playing a massive part in everyone's lives, people are out there lying about their life, and other people are falling for it, and then they're trying to compete with that person who's telling a lie, and it's all spiraling out of control. So that's why I kind of wanted to do it. A deeper underlying meaning to it was, you can't believe everything you see on the internet, but people do. People think because someone puts it on there, it's gospel truth. And I know I'm not the kind of person to joke around and that on social media. I am very serious on there, so maybe that's why people believed me, but it was all fun and games.
Yeah, if it was...
It got people talking.
It did.
Like, the amount of messages I had was actually funny. It was hilarious. I couldn't believe it because I knew it was fake. I thought the post looked so fake, and I thought people would get onto it, but so many people did fall for it, and that's my point. People can blag anyone in this day and age, and it's dangerous. It really is. There's catfishing and stuff like that that's going on. People editing pictures and stuff like that. It's not even the real person, and everyone's trying to compete and be that person, and it's not right, not healthy, not normal to have to try and compete with everyone else and stuff like that. So it was all light-heartedness, and I've still been getting asked that question. Well, I thought you was on Love Island. So it is funny. It's fun and games.
Good effort with the Photoshop. But
it wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was one of my friends, Danny. She's actually here today doing Empire Pro Tapes videos and that. So yeah, she helped me out. She's my apprentice.
I think with the whole social media thing, everyone can get sucked in by it. And you're right, it's like a competition. True. It's like, oh, I've got to get this picture, I've got to do this, even though it might not be the comfortable thing to do, to kind of compete and bet yourself 100%. And look better, when in reality you go up for a picture, take it, and we all do. I've done it, you must have done it as well.
Of course.
Do you know what I mean?
Of course, that's the world we live in now, this social status bullshit, and you've got to go with it sometimes. You've got to...
What's that? Oh, Anton. Yeah, Anton. Yeah.
But no, you've got to go. You've got to go with it sometimes. Like it's the way the world's moving, but you just got to be aware. I'm aware. I'm aware that it's not real. You see all these posts that people are putting out, making out they're happy. A lot of them ain't happy. You see it on a regular. You see probably some of your mates across your social channels, and they're doing this, doing that, and you think, hang on a minute, I was just talking to you 2 days ago, and you was moaning about this, that, and the other. But that's the world we live in now. It's about making out our lives are perfect. We just need to get back down to the realness. Do you know what I mean? Like, by all means, I don't live a perfect life. There's times where I'm going home and miserable and down, but on social media it looks like I'm flying. That's what you have to do. It's that social status image that has been pushed into our society, I suppose, which is sad, really.
It's a tough one because social media is so good in some ways.
Oh, you've got to be clever. I used it clever. I use it cleverly, and I use it for a business talk. Look, that stunt that I pulled the other day. Everyone's asking, everyone's talking. So theoretically, what's it done? It's raised my profile. And this is the girl who actually done the image.
But you've had a few birds messaging you as well since.
Yeah. Well, I'm not chatting shit. It was weird. This is what the life we're living now. About 600 new followers, all birds. Just because they think I'm going on there and think I'm going to be something in the social status world we live in. It's bad. It's bad. You attract the wrong crowd, I suppose, when you're involved in that lifestyle. It is.
Just picking this back up with Charlie. Yeah, fight news coming soon.
Fight news is coming very soon. I can't announce it right now. I think a lot of people know it, but I can't say it. It's not signed, sealed, and delivered yet. In this boxing game, things change all the time, as you well know. Behind the scenes, behind the doors, politics in boxing. So you don't know what's going to be until it's signed, sealed, delivered, and announced. You can't say yes or no.
But likely you'll be out next month, as in August.
I hope so.
Yeah. There's a few bills in August.
Yeah.
Particularly a big one as well. But
which is funny because they never used to do them in August, did they?
Rammed August this month. You got the Next Gen show in Liverpool. Matchroom are doing. They've also got obviously Lomachenko Campbell on the 31st. And then Frank's doing a couple of shows. Like, yeah, it's all popping off.
Boxing's booming. The demand's high by TV, so I suppose it's got to be done. But yeah, hopefully I'll be on a show in August. If not, it'll end up in September. But we'll see. We'll see. We should have news this week, and it should be announced. Really, things are moving quickly, and if it is going to be August, it has to move quickly.
Charlie, I do want to ask you about last night. I didn't actually watch it. I will watch the bill at some point, but Prince Marcel lost. He was challenging for the IBO title, which many consider not a world title anyways. As I said, I didn't watch it, so I don't know what actually happened, but I know he lost on points. Thoughts?
I think I watched the last 4 rounds. I think we was having a laugh. We see it on Twitter. We started cracking up laughing about it, and he is what he is, and he's a joke to me. He really is a joke. But at the end of the day, he's done well to get the publicity he's done. The clown he is has drawn attention and probably got him a good payday over it in Jeddah. So fair play to him. He's got a career from nothing, and that's an art in itself. But he's nothing to worry about at all from anyone. That's why he's going for the IBO title, because he built a false fake record against no one. You see that social media, that Twitter post my brother put out of his video of the one before.
Oh yes,
the world title eliminator.
Well, that weren't eliminator, was it?
Well, I don't know.
Sonny was fooling Sonny kind of come out and said it wasn't eliminator, but
all he's been fighting.
Yeah.
I mean, he drew against someone I beat, and then he went in Hungary and started fighting in sports halls, in schools. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's a joke, but you've got to take your hats off to him. He built it. He got to it, even though it's not a real world title, still classed as a world title, IBO, and he probably got a bit of money for it. But it just goes to show that his opponent weren't even that great. He was a super flyweight, not a bantamweight, blown up super flyweight, and I think he was ranked 13 in the WA, so it probably won't surprise me if that will be Kal Yafai's next voluntary.
Okay. So as I said, I didn't watch it. Did he kind of deserve to lose from what you saw?
He got beat every round.
Oh, did he?
Every single round, I think.
Oh, okay.
I didn't tune into the first thing, but in the last 4 rounds he got beat every round, so I suppose it was, the kid was comfortable. He was just walking forward, blocking like this, taking shots through the middle. So it is what it is, I suppose. I don't really take interest in him, and whatever will be for him is him. You're asking questions about this.
No, of course, it's going to, obviously he's just lost. It's going to come up.
Yeah. I hope he comes back, and I hope he builds a bigger career, because then it means my brother can fight in, if he'll ever get in a room with my brother, which is probably a not. But if he builds a big career, like really, me and Sonny said it, we was laughing last night, but we was like, to be fair, we want him to win this, because if he was like, go on, catch him, knock him out, because that builds him, which makes Sonny and him a bigger money fight down the line. So
absolutely,
you've got to support your rivals, really.
In a weird way,
in a weird way, you do, because at the end of the day, you want these big fights, you want these big paydays, and it could have potentially happened, but I don't know what he's going to do now.
Especially at your boys' weight classes, because there's not many opportunities for paydays.
No, there's not massive paydays out there. There's not, and to get a Brit who's doing well, whether that's profile-wise, whether that's everyone hating him wise, whether that's another world champion. It's hard to come by, and when you get that, just like the Carl Frampton Scott Quigg fight, they earn a killing out of that. So why wouldn't anyone in the same weight doing what they're doing? So it just makes sense. Listen, we're in this game, all right, we're in this game for boxing purposes to build legacies. But money is what makes the world go round. At the end of the day, that's what's going to set you up for when you retire from boxing. And I just don't understand these fighters that don't want to do it when they're getting off a big payday. But it's the game we're in, isn't it? Pride takes over sometimes. I suppose if you're confident, you will want it. If you're not confident, you won't want it. And that's the way Cookie crumbles, isn't it?
Charlie, another sort of person that you've been linked with a lot, obviously at a different way at the moment, is Kal Yafai. You mentioned him. Your focus, I know, at the moment is to kind of defend your world title, look for unifications. But Kal fought recently in Providence. A couple of weeks back, I was out there, defended his world title. Now he's been talking about looking for the Estrada fight. Matchroom have just signed him. How do you think he kind of gets on with the likes of Estrada, who's arguably top 10 pound for pound.
I think he gets beat badly, if I'm honest, and I can see why he's going that route. Goes up there, fights the pound for pound great, gets a good payday, will do, and gets beat. He's still got me sitting there, and even if he ain't world champion, I still want that fight. Do you know what I mean? It just means that I'll definitely be the A side to it, and he'll wish he took it all them years ago, because all them years ago the fight would have been a lot closer. But I believe I'm going from level to level. I'm learning every day. I'm just coming into the best years of my career, where he is fading, and I think his last few performances have showed that.
Did you watch his last fight?
I didn't watch his last fight. Didn't. Can hold my hands up to that. I don't really watch my fighters. I haven't even watched Martinez. I didn't watch him in Selby. I stick to that to my coach. I'm confident in my ability. I just enjoy doing the boxing. I'm not the biggest boxing fan, and I believe I can beat Kal. I know what Kal is, and whatever my coach says, I just listen and do it. I don't overthink it. Some people can overthink it. You watch someone, you literally, it daunts in your head. If you just go into the gym and your coach is telling you A, B and C, do this, make it more simple the better. Because you go in there and things just happen, and you see it and read it and thing. But if you watch it, I believe you can overdo it yourself.
I think it's a healthy situation between you two, though, because you're both aspiring to do great things, both trying to unify. And if that doesn't work out, or it does work out, then
still got the fight.
Exactly. Whether you both lose or both win, one loses, one is still there.
Exactly. I just hope it ain't going to be like the Amir Khan and Brooks situation.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean that's like so much value.
At these weights, we don't get many opportunities. So why not? Let's do it. Like I said, I still say it. I don't mind going to Birmingham and fighting him in his backyard. That doesn't faze me. I've done it all my career, theoretically. But we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, I've got my focuses on my.
Of course.
On my next.
You're mandatory.
On my mandatory, because that's what it's looking like. And then whatever, where the opportunity comes, where the money's at. My dream is always to become a multi-weight world champion. It was never just to become world champion. Done it at flyweight. Yeah, I want to unify. Hopefully we can do that later on in the year. Obviously I can't look past my next fight. And then the world's my oyster. It's just one fight at a time, each day at a time. Here today, gone tomorrow. You never know what's going to happen. So as long as I'm putting it in every single day, I'm going to keep improving. And I'm still a baby. I'm 26, look about 16. So I'm just going to keep maturing. And I think as I go up the weights, I'll be a lot better.
Yeah?
Because I've got to come down a lot to make the weight. And it does take a lot out of me. Them last few kilos, it zaps from my power. 100% it does. When I'm sparring at this weight, I'm very, very strong.
Do you think you go up to bantamweight?
I can go up to bantamweight, yeah. I can go up to super bantamweight, I believe. I reckon I can go up to featherweight later on in my career.
5-weight world champion, yeah?
And I know people will look at this and say, oh, he's deluded, but I believe in myself. Just like everyone thought when I got beat from Casimiro, I would never come back to an world title. I believed in myself and I've done it. And I will push the boundaries and push them until I can't do it no more. But that's all you can ask of someone, is to try their best, and I'll put in my best every day of the week.
Well, you definitely proved that sort of this whole thing since Floyd kind of retired, the O, the undefeated thing. That
O has got to go.
It doesn't have to go. It's good if you keep it, but obviously
but that kind of saying, like, you have to be undefeated.
No, you don't. You really don't.
The greatest of greats have been defeated. Look at back in the day, Ali, Hagler.
All of them, literally. Marciano and Mayweather are the only ones who didn't. Oh. Everyone else did.
And do you know what I mean? Like, to be fair, when you get beat, it's very tough. It is very tough. You go through a lot of demons, but it's character building. If you can get through them, you can go on to another level. But some people can't, and that's when it fucks people up. But I believe that is because when someone's career is hyped to the max, all the way through until then they're like 28, and then they test the water with a tricky fight, and then they get beat. But they don't know what that's like. With me, I just jumped straight in and thought, fucking hell, win-win situation. Got to give it my all, and that's all that I could have done at the time, and I learned a hell of a lot from it.
Fair enough. All right, Charlie, I'll let you go now. Best of luck with your brother tonight, and I'm sure we'll catch a word soon.
Thank you. Cheers.
Man.